Hello everybody, and today we're back with Group Beam. All the cars are spawned up because I have this cool multi-vehicle spawner. It's under here. So I just set that all up. Oh dang, I forgot about the lines setting it up. Oops, that's Trial Mountain. I suppose I can do it right now. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's Grand Valley. I am not doing well today, apparently. Anyways, this is 25 laps. This should be the longest race, and the other two were pretty long. I've already put it at 4 times slow-mo, so that's good. But yeah, the only issue with the multi-vehicle spawn is it spawns all the cars in white. So I have to change all the colors. But it has like a default color thing. Oops, that's Lakeside. Dang it, it's being so laggy, this menu. There we go. Alright. Alright, turn. Okay, so we're at 4 times slow-mo instead of 2 times. The beginning it does get kind of laggy. I mean, it's always laggy. So if I Control F to show FPS, yeah. I am getting like 1 FPS. Oh, my car gets really well offline. It's the best it's ever gonna do. Hopefully I can complete it. Yeah, everyone looks like they're doing fine. I suppose I'll leave the FPS counter. Since my car's in the front, I suppose I'll go a bit since we haven't seen my car much. It's starting to get a bit overtaken. So it's only got like 650 horsepower. I don't want to get too much. It's complete. This thing isn't. Like, rear-wheel drive cars are just undrivable for the AI. If I drove this thing, it'd be perfectly fine. Like, this car is perfectly drivable for a rear-wheel drive car, unless you're the AI. The AI freaking hates it. But this thing launches really well. Like, the base model did like an 11.5 second quarter mile. That was really amazing. So it seems like the Voltus, the WMC, my car, Strodius, the Donnie, and the Zenith all up front. There's Pizzuel, the GS, Tolan, Costco, Liberator, and a Dorful. You'll be further back. But as you've seen, like, some cars do start to fall behind in some laps. Like, the Voltus is doing really well, and my car died. Ish might be able to recover. We'll see. Absolutely not. Voltus. Turn down the volume. Doesn't seem like it's that much better. WMC is starting to calm down. This car's just loud. Not many. FPS drops. Well, like on full speed, so it should be good. I know you hate it. It's at 30, I swear. There we go. I know the cars sound amazing. It's just like when a video is gonna be an hour long, you kind of don't want that. I have to go grab my phone in a second so I can count the laps. So I don't want to know. What's happening like last time. Yeah, the AI was doing just fine. It's just like an FPS thing. Some cars perform better, or like it seems like some cars perform worse and worse FPS. And obviously we have free FPS, so yeah. I should probably turn down my FPS limiter because ain't no way I'm getting 40 FPS ever, even if like one car I'm not. At least in most situations I don't.
Technically, it's a flat six. I mean, boxers are like flat engines, they're just slightly different. I just don't know why. I think I know why. It's just hard to explain. So. There's so many people who left license plates on their cars for some reason. So it would just really be that hard to delete it. These are like full-on race cars. I mean, they probably have production versions of themselves, but like, let's see why the manufacturer can't get rid of the license plate. Because these cars are definitely not road legal. This was a problem area, like my car coming out of this like sort of hill. Sort of problem area for it, so it's probably gonna die there anyways. I hope we can do quick shift. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna modify quick shift so that the like jump thing is a bit more smooth and they don't jump as much. Cause like you can get a bit of it. And when I say a bit of it, I mean lots of it. And it's pure luck of whether or not you live. So I'm gonna modify the map, try to move the road around, see if how that works.
So I tried to make a map a long time ago, and I failed because I didn't make copies of the files. So when I tried to actually try to package it, I ended up destroying the entire thing to the point where I would have to start over, and I didn't feel like doing that. Sad story, but that's exactly what happened. This is starting to fall back. It seems like it does really well. Maybe it has good acceleration off the line, but I don't know. It's a shame because I really like that car. Please, getting in the second right here. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this thing. Let me get rid of the FPS thing. Just get rid of that. Got to. Let me go grab my phone. It's on a different charger charging. Now I'm back up my mic. It was at a different charger charging because my other charger doesn't want to charge it. It just says accessory not supported. Even pretty sure it is. This is a new lap. 1 completed. Just gonna title this, so I mean laps completed. They updated Notepad to have like this thing where like it'll put everything in the beginning in bold. Actually, last time we were at Lime Rock, we actually had 2 laps. It was actually, I think, the only race that had 2 laps for the Hatch Cup, and like 1 did that sort of area. We're just doing like the shorter circuit. I should have plenty of time, hopefully.
my car's doing. How much are you willing to bet? It's crashed itself over here. Ah, it doesn't look like it. Where the hell is it? Alright, my car's gone on an expedition and we can't find it. Pan American's in the back this time. Two line marks a bit. I don't know if I could call it high speed. But dear God, why is there a floating lip? There's those times where you want to take a car someone else has made and give it to you for a challenge, and like you just want to change it so it's not bad. My order of the cars is completely random when I do the multi-vehicle spawner, so yeah. There's tolling there. He looks like he's in the grass. I just put a line there, gonna go in the grass all the time, no matter. See if he'll pass one. We'll find my car when we get back to it. Or if we'll see it eventually, maybe we'll lap it. That's probably not going well. This was the top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. No, this car's in 6th right now. I think the consistent way to do it is just hope that the best people crash on like 1 or 2 races and just be consistent. This car might be one of those consistently top, but not like amazing cars, like not first, second, third place, but like consistently just good enough to get top 6 and get some points. The way things are going, WMC might do really well here. So if it takes 5 minutes to complete it, then that's going to take an hour. Hour and 25 minutes, which would be 2 hours. I think I have 2.5 hours. So I hope that we have a good time, because my mom said that she was going to leave it for something, and we should be back at 8, and it's 5:41 right now. And I started recording at like 5:30 about, and I had to set up all the lines, so I forgot to do that, because I'm stupid, and so it should be good on time. Which is good, because I was stressing about not being able to do the full laps, because I just wanted that to be a one-time thing for the trial mountain, since I didn't know, and I didn't count, and I had no way of knowing, and it was a different situation. But now that I know this, it's going to take a much longer because of lag. What I might do, I'm going to do much less laps for later groupings. So at least I've learned a lesson not to do that many. I'm going to hopefully modify quick shift. I might not use quick shift very much next, or I might not do the short circuit just because of that, because I'll be the only one that has access to a smooth one if I do make it more smooth. And I don't feel like sharing that, because like maps, I don't want to screw with maps. Like that's the one thing I don't screw with, because they just confuse me. I don't understand. Like I'm just gonna stick with vehicle creation for now on, and not do maps unless it's like I can make time trials. Those are pretty easy, but making full on maps now. So it looks like they'll be starting lap 3. So lap 2 completed. Advance is Donnie. Dear God, the fitment. Like the kind of something about the mid-light is just weirdly nice, but completely awful. This car is like ugly, but like it's not. I mean, it's probably not trying to be ugly. This is the higher speed. Oh my God! It's got the truck mirrors. No, it's not. It's not. Well, I mean, it's not. For my race cars, what I usually do when making a race car version, because I like making trims, so whenever I make a race car,
For now on, for new race cars I make them, well, not for my own challenges, since I've made a bunch of cars in advance. I just sort of changed them up a little bit and figure out a way to do a challenge using something along the lines. For now, I'm gonna start making like any new race cars I make after I get done with all the cars I've planned, which is quite a few. I'm gonna start like making the race car first, because sometimes there's like cost limits and stuff, and I've already started doing that for other challenges, but not my own. He's falling back. Extrodius in the lead again. Looks like he's gonna be consistently top 3, maybe. Actually, I think he got third last time. I want to say he got third last time. Yeah, I got third. Looking at that, he got first lap the first time, so he got 6 points, and he's got 4, and then he must have got 4 points to get 10, which means he must have gotten third. So it looks like he might be consistently top 3. This kid's falling back. Voltus is doing well. Voltus might be able to get a good race this time. The cool thing about so many is just, I'm not going to do as many laps because it seems like the reliability. The GS though, I do want to point out one thing. Let's just go through all the cars so I can get to the GS. Oh.
It is racing. It's crashed into a few walls though. Seems damaged. It's still going. Find a Stera.
Alright, so this car on a 20-lap race, which we didn't even get to do all 20 laps of, this thing ran out of fuel. And this isn't too much, I don't think it's too much shorter than Trial Mountain. It is definitely shorter than Trial Mountain. I'm willing to bet it is going to run out of fuel this race. So I don't think it's gonna, and I don't think it's gonna get top 6 either way. Because this car hasn't consistently performing at the top. It's just been sort of in the back. Where did the Liberator go? I saw that thing. Oh, it's back there. It just can't turn. I do really like the look of this car, though. I like what he did with Simmer's fenders. They look really clean. That's actually the cleanest I've seen those fenders. Look amazing. Speaking of Costco, though, we'll see if we can pass him. We'll go to some guy we haven't seen much of. I'll leave it the Liberator. I need power. Tasty. Tolan's not doing too well this race. He did amazing on Lakeside. We have a good start though, so maybe he'll come back. It's a possibility. We are only on our 3rd lap, so it's a very, very real possibility that cars in the last place could go really high. So Pazul's also not doing too well. He is rear-wheel drive. He's not having any issues, so my car must just not be good. Considering how well this rear-wheel drive car is doing, I might like import it and like look at what he did with like the downforce and stuff. Because I maxed my downforce and I couldn't get them to be drivable for the AI. It might just have much less power. It might be that's what it is, because I have a 230 horsepower car I've been working on for a challenge with rear-wheel drive, and it's doing mostly fine. There's a few areas that it's been having problems with, but I've been able to easily fix them. Because my sort of thing of rear-wheel drive cars is you fix the line, not the car, because cars usually work fine. Like, I have a bunch of rear-wheel drive cars I can drive perfectly. It's just like the AI doesn't drive them. What they definitely need to add is a race AI, like an actual AI, like traffic mode that just races. Like it will take a path, maybe. Like it'll take a road, maybe it can be indicated as a race road, I don't know. And then AI will drive around it as fast as possible.
As my damaged F355 rip off, as 240 taillights. It'll probably complete it. It'll just complete it, and eventually, and by eventually I mean very long time from now. I think the Font 6, probably a turbo, maybe like 2 liters, probably not that much power. Because there's straight, like you can do stuff like making cars lightweight. The thing is like competitions like this have weight limits.
Like, it's better to go power instead of weight because everyone's limited on weight. But you're not limited by power. But just don't limit power directly. Like, you can limit it in ways like limiting the displacement so they can't go a 21-liter engine and like try to encourage creativity. Weight is like an easy way to like do that. I'm probably gonna start adding like much stricter safety things. I might use power weight ratio a bit more. Group beam's still like a fictional thing, so it can have like the rules are like completely different every single year for every single class. Like you can have like different weight limits, and I'll keep it interesting. Like we'll see interesting cars.
I'm surprised at the amount of cars that have hood exhausts or fender exhausts in Extrodius' case. Voltus can at least get a top 6 in one event, and it hasn't been doing well. I really like this car. It's got nice colors. Like these colors are amazing. Like everything about it, I really like, except for the license plates. Remove them, please. I hate them. Why? Oh, Rally Crossman. I don't have that mod. I'll have to install it sometime.
They use all the DRC cars.
Oh, the Dwarf passed Donnie. Let's get to their fight.
So hopefully the Dwarf is passing Donnie. This will be a race between these two. If they will get 2 points or 1 point. Looks like Donnie's faster in the straights, but the Dwarf is faster in the corners. That's interesting. He's going for the inside. More inside than the Dwarf is. Oh dang, I think I forgot to write down lap 3. This should be lap 4, right? It should be. It's like Donnie is starting to slow down. Once we get to I'm gonna say every lap 5, I'm gonna check up on the cars, see how they're doing wear-wise. Obviously, when we go check, well, I mean, maybe we can't check brake fade if it had significant enough brake fade that's permanent, because sometimes you have the brake fade and it goes away. The higher brake raciness you have, the better the races perform on, like, more heat, except they don't perform well at low heat. So at the beginning, they won't perform very well, but at the end they don't, and they shouldn't fade as much. That's something that you could keep in mind. I think my car's only like 70 or 80. You shouldn't need that much. Big brakes allow you to have like last longer without fade. I think airflow also does something about it. I'm not 100% sure if it fixes it. If you're having issues with brake fade, you might want to fix it. I mean, honestly, if you want to test, just test a 1 lap of your car on each track, and then test all 25 in Lime Rock. That would just be what you should do. Like, that's what I would have done if I had more time to test my car. I would have tested its endurance on that, because it was doing the laps fine for the most part. I just didn't get time to test my more downforce version. I just assumed it would perform better, and it doesn't seem to. It might be because of FPS, might be other reasons, I don't know. It sucks, but whatever. I mean, if I knew more people would go for or less people would go for rear-wheel drive than I expected, which was just one other person, I would have not spent as much time and just let my car crash in every race. So I spent a stupid amount of time editing stuff and doing that. Be on lap 5 soon. I'll do it after lap 5. Lap 4 completed. These 4 have definitely been some of the faster cars. So there's WMC, which is Servent. He's got 6 points in second. Zenifny. Actually, I don't think he did that well. Yeah, I don't think he did that well in Lakeside. Zenifny is at 2 points. So he's not doing that well, but that's because he crashed on Trial Mountain. I don't think he did well on Lakeside either. So this might be able to get some points. The Voltus has got 0 points, I do believe. I can't remember who that was. I think, yeah, if it was Megterlo. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Nextrodius has been doing absolutely fantastically. It definitely helps that he knew that advanced auto was faster shifting than manual. Something just to keep in mind. I mean, it's more expensive, but with this amount of budget, like nobody went anywhere near the budget. I barely checked the budget because, I mean, with this much big of a budget, and I was more, like, I had no time, like, I've been really busy, like, I am still busy, but, like, when I was checking, I was still pretty busy, so I just wanted to check them all pretty quickly, so I just checked the 4 important rules, like weight, displacement, and just let them go through. This thing actually sounds really good compared to other V8s. Automation V8s sound like garbage, I don't care what you say. Flat plane ones are kind of decent. Well, Toland and Servant are like both tied. The thing is, between 2 races that you do decently on or 1 race you do really, really good on is like insane because Servant's been did well. No, he got 5th and he must have got in 6th on that. So that's how he must have got 6th. But Toland crashed on Trial Mountain. He's not doing well here, but he's also at 6 because he won Lakeside. And Pazuzu is only at 3 despite being actually kind of consistent. Even if he doesn't do really well in the standings, I am, like, amazed by how well he made that thing drive. Like, completely amazed. It looks really good. I don't like the gray fenders. I would do a different type of thing with gray. I like the color scheme, but different thing with the gray. Maybe you could have a gray. Well, actually, yeah, no, you can do that. There's a square that you can color that comes with the game. On badges, you can just make maybe a line by a side, like on the sides, and that connects to the rear bumper, and then maybe a stripe down the middle. Go with the hood scoop. A roof scoop? Not a hood scoop. Well, I mean, kind of roof scoop. It's also in the middle. Yeah. I wish paint designs were easier for an automation. To be honest, if all the parts of one paint... Well, actually, you might be able to export a UV that has all the parts. You might. And make a skin for it. That's why I said only cosmetic things, since if you wanted to do that, you're perfectly allowed to. If you suck at, like, doing automation things, but you know how to make a skin for an automation car for some reason. I mean, I don't know many people in the automation subreddit who are capable of that, but you can totally do it. If you know how to do that, and you can get that work, you can make a really good skin that doesn't have all the weirdness of automation. I wish Automation or BeamNG, one of the two, would add like a Forza style paint scheme editor. We like the one Forza. It's like the one good one that like you can comprehend everything and do it easily. So they should be done with lap 5 soon. So I'm gonna put that down. And they're basically pretty close to done. Let me find my car since the first one. Let's see how he's doing. Like wear-wise. Not that it matters because look at it. It looks like it was stepped on by a young kid. I mean, it's driving. That's surprising. Brake fade. Although it doesn't look like it'll be permanent though. It's also a little bit brake fade, not permanent. On brake fade. I don't think the GS is though. So we're a fifth of the way through, and it's been 40 minutes. More people might actually run out of fuel. Doing quite well. Maybe we'll let the cost go too much, so I'll watch him, Tolan, GS, and Liberator. It's nice to look at the slower cars once in a while.
Oh, Tom looks like he's passing. Looks like there's gonna be a fight up here. I haven't seen the guys in the front for a little bit. Skip, door. It's pretty close to the front. We can watch the battle up here. Looks the same. Zeke will be in second.
Volta's both fighting. Schrodius in front. It doesn't look like the Dwarf is gonna get 2 points for this one. See how that puts everyone, but we are only on lap 5, so. Oh, well, now it's gonna soon be lap 6. I think it looks to be decent progress. This is gonna be a very long video. If you've gone this far, I mean, you might as well watch the rest of it. I mean, it's 30 minutes only, and that's like. This video is long. It's very long. But, I mean, I don't blame you for like skipping bits. I mean, like, this is the kind of video where I would totally skip bits, so I wouldn't blame you if you did. And it's probably what you should do if you don't want to waste your time watching this. I'm gonna put like a TLDR in the description of the, not the description of the video, the description of the Reddit post, because I predict that most of the people are gonna see it. So I'm going to put the results and the crashes if anyone wants to see them, and the timestamps. Actually, I might not do the timestamps, it'll take too long. But yeah, I'll just put what happened to people who didn't finish, because I'm sure if your car crashed, you would like to know about it, right? Switch it up. Donnie's right behind him. Zoom out a bit so you can see all four. The Voltus is gonna go up a little bit ahead of the WMC in this corner. Maybe if we need over the brake fade so the AI can't slow down as much. I'd imagine that's what it is. He's gonna come back in, but the MMC looks like he's just faster. I keep forgetting to put the laps down. I think this is lap 7. Or at least, or not lap 7, lap 7 completed. Well, at least I have an idea. Honestly, he's gonna pass Toland. Toland passes him in the straights all the time. Sorry, I haven't been talking much. Oh, Zuzu, we haven't seen him much lately. It looks like they're gonna be the slaps in. But then the 8 laps have been completed. Oh, they're making a really good time, actually. So we're definitely gonna get this done in time. Use the bathroom. You know, I'm gonna put the thing on my car, definitely. Let's put it on Extrodius, since he's the fastest. He'll be able to see everything behind him while I use the bathroom, because I need to pee. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, looks like nothing really important happened. Like no crashing or anything. After lap 10, I'm gonna check all the fuel levels. He's doing pretty well. Oh, there's my car again. He's still going. A sad, beat-up car. This looks like a banana. Yeah, I'm guessing if the other cars have completed lap 8 or lap 9, so I'm gonna put that down as completed. That's what I think is lap 9.
James is still going? I wanted to check it actually. That's why I was scrolling through so many cars. I wanted to check actually how he's doing. He's doing fine. He'll hold on for a few more laps. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it though. This car just doesn't have the endurance to last so long without a fuel.
Actually, speaking of fuel filling, in Forza Motorsport 4, you can actually go into pits, and the pits actually work. You don't fill up your fuel or stuff. I wish, like, you could set it like 20 laps, set to the AI like every couple of laps, so it would stop for fuel or something in like online mode. Because in online mode, if I want to play around with the AI, I usually go to online mode, set a private match, and just like 20 AI. Not 20 because I don't think the game allows, but like 12, 16, I think. I think that's how many.
What's in the door panel, Matt? He's still doing pretty well. He's a happy little car and a happy little lad. Looks like he will be getting 2 points over Donnie.
This is also a flat plane V8, judging from the noise it makes the same as a Dwarf, I think. lap 10, so now we're on lap 11, and it took only 5 laps in, what, like 25 minutes? Alright, let's check their fuel levels. Let me go back to my car first so that we start. Alright. Car not doing too well. For other reasons. This car is doing might be on luck. Hard to tell. There are possible some people could run out of fuel. It looks like the Nifty's really high, so his cost go. Oh yo, he's low. How low can he go? Can he go all the way to the floor? He's gonna go all the way to the floor, so. Oh, he's doing really well, the dwarf. So Donnie's not doing that well though. This guy's doing much better with Voltus. Liberator looking not too good. Toland looking good. Because this could mean if some people are a little below the fuel line, I don't know where they start at, but if they start at the top, and if they're already at a half, but I don't think they start at the top. Put in this car. So we're going to be done with lap 11 soon, so I'll put that down. It'd be interesting to see if any more than just the GS runs out of fuel. Because he's clearly the lowest, so he's got the worst fuel economy. It's very possible one of the leaders might run out of fuel and give someone else another chance. I know Kazul is just behind the main pack of Donnie and Dwarf. Of course, sure he's doing well in field, so I'd say, I don't know, Z, actually, the Nifty's kind of fine. If Donnie runs out, Donnie's actually kind of low. If Donnie runs out, he might he'll get me overtaken by, I believe, Pizul. Let's see, Pizul. Yeah, looks like it'll be Pizul if he runs out. And it's not his full name, but a full user on Reddit, but it's much easier. So it looks like at 7. The most painful thing to be getting 7th, because you are just away from getting a point. But that 1 point it might not matter that much. It might not. Change it. No idea what lap my car's on. I'm not gonna wait for it though. It's how it can last. Voltus looks like he's gonna get 2nd, so he's gonna get quite a few points still. Like Strodius is gonna get 6, which will put him up to 16. That is if nothing bad happens to him. Watch this. I wonder if Tolan's behind him or in front of him. I'm gonna check. Tolinda, where are you? I think he's behind.
GS. Yeah, he's behind. See, Liberator was really wide on that corner. Oh, he drifted. Oh, looks like he's gonna lose it and spin out. I don't know if he's done that before. Liberator. Yeah, he spun out. Maybe his tires aren't good. He's definitely, like, these cars definitely gotta be destroying these tires. No way.
Watch the Aspera go by.
And let's watch Toland go by. Liberator's gonna get in the second last. Not like it matters. Nobody gets points for. Toland goes really wide. Oh, he's starting to spin. He saves it. I'll try to go to the Aspera. I want to see his fuel levels.
Oh, we still can.
He ran out. Just. Alright, well, he's dead. The Aspera has ran out of fuel, meaning he's in last place now because my car would eventually if I let it keep going forever. He runs out of fuel
Right before the end of, I believe, the 13th lap. That means that he must have run out of fuel really early, and I didn't actually do that many laps then. Judging from if that's the 13th lap, this is a shorter but more laps, which wouldn't matter if it was more laps because he died at 13. It must have only done like 10 laps maybe? I don't know. It'd probably differ because how hard the AI is driving them. Once we get to 15, I'll check the fuel levels again. As far as Donnie, because he's probably next if anyone else runs out of fuel. Notice if it is lap 59, I could have missed a lap. Getting really close to end lap 14, so let's sit at lap 14 and let them start lap 15, and after that we'll check the fuel levels on everybody. So see, Newsby's put a big gap between these two. They're in a fight, but I think the Voltus, if nothing bad happens, Voltus looks as if it will be beating the WMC. Which will be interesting, which means the WMC is only going to 3 points for that then. If he only got 3 points, then that would put him at 9 points. That can't be good. His overall scoring against some of the bigger threats. Liberty spun out again. Assuming it might not be a short time. Tolan's gonna lap his bear, who's not dead. I think they've passed lap 15. Put it down. Alright, time to check the fuel levels. Oh, my car is permanently dead now. Should be able to complete it. Extrodius is though, he's running low. He might not be... Zenithny looks like he's gonna be doing fine. Costco is same. Spare's already dead. Dorf's also running fine. Donnie though, he's also running low, so it might actually be Extrodius and then Donnie if two more people run out of fuel. They're really close, so it's possible. He's looking fine. The Liberator, no, doesn't look like it. Tolan's fine. And so is that. Now let's sniff me for a little bit. And that took about a lap. Dang it, I accidentally deleted my frickin'... I accidentally deleted that. Let me move it back to a normal folder. So it's 16 laps now have been completed. They're on their 17th. Extrodius runs out of fuel, might be Zenithny might get first. See, anything can happen in these races. And this is definitely one of them, and it's important to test your car. Switch cars. Really, where we see the cars start get some wear. Except for my car, doesn't look like anyone's gonna crash except for me. That's another lap, so that's lap 17 done. To lap 18, unless I missed one. But at least I'll have an idea on where they are. Let's check up on Extrodius' fuel.
Oh, he's running low. I don't think he can do it. Don't think it's possible.
Extrodius is doing well, but you'll have to go at some point. So is Donnie, so that means Pazul and maybe Toland will actually get points this time. Due to the fact that some people just can't handle it. So we'll watch Extrodius for a little bit since he won't be long for probably less than 5 laps maybe. So running out of fuel, if you're wondering. What's Tolan? We haven't been watching him much. And he might be, because he's been passed by Liberator. The Liberator's in front of him, but Liberator was definitely overtaken, unless he somehow lapped him again. He spun out twice. Oh dang, I forgot to set the laps. Oh, 18, they should be on lap 19 now. So after the next lap. He goes wide, but he doesn't spin out, so that's good for him, I guess. This is going to be lap 19 completed. My phone's actually becoming low in battery, and my charger doesn't work if it's over by my computer, so low power mode. I probably should have done that earlier, but I didn't. Oopsie doopsie. Oh! Did they complete it? Holy shoot! I must have not put in enough laps. I must have only put in 20 laps. Well then. Alright, well, we know the order that they were going in, and I highly doubt it would have changed. So, let's go. Okay, so Extrodius is in first, which means he's going to get 16 points. The Voltus was in second, so that'll get 5 points, putting him up from 0 to 5. Servant gets another 4 points, which will put him up in 10. Actually, no. No, completely wrong. Not Donnie. Zenithny should get the 5 points. So that'll put him from 2 to 7, and Enigdaglow is 4, and Servant is 9. So that's top 4. And then 5 in... Wait. Yeah, it's only getting 3, so 2 is going to be going to the Hippopotamus, and 1 will be going to Donnie. Dang, I must have not copy-pasted enough laps. So I'll watch the rest of the cars complete it. We'll just go off the things. So Extrodius is in first place still, 16 points by a huge lead. Followed by Servant with 9 points. I believe Yurgopotamus and Zenithny are tied of 7. Looking at this, 6 points. Toland has 6 points still. Donnie and Wandering Tempest are tied with 5 points. Migdalo is at 4. And Pazuzu's at 3. And I think everyone else is at 0, right? So it's only me, Costco, and Mandasol. Yeah. That was the last lap, totally. He's almost here. I hope that was the right order. The Volta seemed like it got a head end of Servant on this straight, so I'm assuming it did get him. Because we have no way of knowing. I'm just going to assume since he was ahead on the straight most of the time. That boy, Servant's still in second. So, it looks like Extrodius Vo is going to be a consistently good car. You'd have to get 2 first places, I believe. I think Servant... Alright, actually no. If you got 2 first places, you get 12 points, which would put Servant up to... Oh, this isn't really going to depend. If Extrodius crashes on quick shift and Servant wins... Servant's gonna be in second by 1 point, and if Extrodius doesn't get top 6 twice in a row on the last 2 races, which is Grand Valley and Quick Shift, and Servant gets first place, he will be able to win. Although I don't think he needs to get first place on one of them. I know he needs to get first place on one, because it's 16 points, so not one victory would let him. So he needs to at least get like third, and then maybe he needs to get third twice. Yeah, he need to get third twice. Actually, no, he can get third and fourth. Which, considering Servant is doing pretty well, it's completely possible that Extrodius could crash, but he's been consistently amazing. So I highly doubt it. It looks like Extrodius will win. It's interesting. Only one car ran out of fuel, and that was Mandasol. If I put in enough laps like I was supposed to, and Toland's really far behind. He's catching up right now. Actually, was that guy I saw earlier, that probably was Costco. Yeah, it was probably Costco instead. Oops. Imagine being this close to the freaking finish line, just running out of fuel. Like, your facial expression would be like... I can't get in the right in the middle. Whatever, that's enough for today. I believe that's an hour and a half of racing. But that was a good race. This is the best race we've had so far. I'll see you next time on Grand Valley. I might do Quick Shift before Grand Valley. I don't know, it depends. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you're doing well, and have a good one.